What's going on, people, and welcome back to my channel, Mandem Football. It's your boy Dimitri Hilton here, and you can follow me as always. Like, comment, subscribe on the video below. Follow me on my socials at Instagram in the description down below. Follow me on Twitter as well, Mandem_football. And of course, like I said before, like, comment, and subscribe in the video. And in today's video, I must mention this player because I'm seeing a lot of stuff in the transfer window, and there's one player, a striker, that I just haven't heard a lot about. And I'm telling you, this guy is a baller. This guy is proven at a young age that he's quality. And he reminds me a lot of a fellow player that pretty much they're literally the same dimension of player. One is older, one is more experienced, and one is younger and is a little bit more raw. But with just a little bit of polishing by a quality coach with players around him, he will be a top level player. And his name is Hugo Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike, he is 23, from Reims, France. He plays for Hugo. He plays for Frankfurt. I'm sorry. Plays for Frankfurt. Had a great season, about 15 goals in all appearances for Frankfurt in the Bundesliga. And he played with Omar Marmoush, who we all heard great things about. We all knew that he was the main guy at Frankfurt for the entire the first half of the season, and then he went to Manchester City, of course, and he's flourished there. But Hugo Ekitike, guys, this is a player that when I watched Omar Marmoush, I was like, this guy is good. But this is the guy that people got to be looking out for because he is a baller. This guy reminds me of Alexander Isak. If there's one player that I can describe him as, he describes to me as a younger baby version of Alexander Isak. And in my opinion, Alexander Isak should be considered a top five striker in world football. Like, Alexander Isak is class. He is quality. He's done it against the big teams time after time, again and again in the Premier League, and he hasn't stopped. And he's been doing that for the last 2-3 years by now, right? Alexander Isak is class. And if there's one player that is at the realm and the dimension of a player as Alexander Isak, it's Hugo Ekitike. Ekitike reminds me so much of Alexander Isak. It's like watching his little brother play. It's like watching a younger version and a younger brother of Alexander Isak play. It's ridiculous. These guys are completely like the same mold of who they are as strikers. They're modern day strikers. They're tall, they're agile, they're quick, they're very techy. They're such an asset as a striker for a team because they're very tall and lengthy, and their strides, their long legs, pretty much everything to it when it comes to Ekitike. They're both so good. But let's talk about Hugo Ekitike for a second, right? I honestly think that I need to hear more about this guy going somewhere. I know that there's talks about, him possibly going to Newcastle, which would be ironic. I just saw that, not too long ago, considering I'm mentioning Isak right now. There's talks of him going to Liverpool, which I think would be a fantastic signing for Liverpool. That is a player that would be so exciting to watch in the Premier League, and I think that's a player that they should really be looking forward to. I think for me, you can tell that someone like Arne Slot is looking for someone like Ekitike, Alexander Isak, but you can't get Isak with 150 million right off the bat. There's no way. If you're going to spend 150 million on Alexander Isak after spending a good fortune on Florian Wirtz, if you're going to do it, you're going to have to pay the price for it. And I don't think Liverpool are going to be willing to put that money on the spot. I think it's best if Isak stays at Newcastle. They got a good team going on over there. But Hugo Ekitike, wow. If Hugo Ekitike used to go to Liverpool with Salah and whoever's on the left-hand side, we have to, wonder who's going to be playing as a left midfielder or a left wing next season for Liverpool. As we know, Luis Diaz is seeking a move or might be going to somewhere else. We have no idea, right? But Hugo Ekitike, this is a top-level player, and I think if he's to go to any team, it should be Liverpool. I mean, I heard that he has a release clause of around 80 million. I think that is a no-brainer for me. I mean, you're not gonna get a price maybe higher than that or lower than that unless it's negotiations we're talking about here. But nah, Hugo Ekitike's class. Anybody that's been watching the Bundesliga this season especially knows how good he is and how much potential he has. He definitely has the potential to be one of the best strikers in the world. He is so good. Is he world class? No, I wouldn't say he's world class. But Hugo Ekitike, for a player at his stature, a player at his age, being able to do what he's able to do reminds me so much of Alexander Isak, who, for me, I watch Premier League week in, week out, and I know how good Isak is. And when I look at someone that reminds me of him, it's Hugo Ekitike, and that's really the best compliment I can give him. Um, but yeah, Hugo Ekitike is so good. I just think what makes him so good, right, is that he's really good in those tight spaces with the ball at his feet. We see many strikers that will not be able to really, create that separation amongst the defenders and themselves with the ball at their feet. But Ekitike is so techy and he's so, silky and smooth with the ball. He just kind of puts everything piece to piece. And not a selfish striker. In this game, in this day and age, the way the game is played, football is not played to be a selfish striker. You need to be able to do other things as a striker. Link up play, hold up, be able to deliver good passes into the middle and into the wide areas of the pitch. Your movement has to be on point. Your timing of your runs have to be really on point. And to me, Ekitike really just has everything to his game. Like I said before, it's not polished because he's so raw. And I wouldn't even say he's that raw. I really do think he's a quality player at the point where he will deliver if he's to go to a big club like Liverpool. I just do think, though, there is some bits of his game that's not quite there, and it probably is his goal scoring tally, But this is a player where, like, if he goes anywhere, and I mean like a Liverpool, if he's to go to an Arsenal, because we know Arsenal's still looking for a striker, if he's to go to even like a Man United, who might not be good, but Man United, if they're to get someone like Hugo Ekitike, I'm telling you, he's going to deliver. But we can't guarantee he's going to go somewhere like that. I don't think that's ideal for him at this stage of his career. This is a brilliant player. I can talk about this guy for days. I just want to actually look where he's even linked to going, because this is a guy where I really can't see him going somewhere. Going somewhere that's just not ideal for him, like Manchester United. I mean, who knows where this man is going to go? Let's see here. Where's he going to go? He's going to go to Liverpool, Man United. 100 million. Okay, that's a little absurd. That's crazy. 100 million for Hugo Ekitike. I don't know about that one, guys. Let me know what you guys think, please, because I don't know about this. 100 million for Ekitike? No shot. No way. Or I don't know if it's pounds or euros, but there's no way that he's worth that much money. He's great, but no way. Okay, 22 goals and 12 assists in all competitions last season. That's good. That's good for his age. Yeah, I don't see a world where he really goes for that price. But then again, like I said before, Hugo Ekitike, he's so good. I can't wait to see where he goes from now. Let me know where you guys think he's going to go online and in the comments below. But yeah, this is a great player, and I'm so excited for the Prem next season and who's going to be coming in. So that's what I got for today, guys. Let me know what you guys think about Hugo Ekitike, where you think he's going to be ending up next season, because this is a very under-the-radar player we're talking about here. Like, comment, and subscribe in the video as always, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.